Hey, you right, guys, Trace Munch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to the finale of Scam France Season 2. You're actually the first guys who get to see a haircut. I have had like a shower as well, so it's all like dead. Like I literally got out of the shower and straight on Scam France, and then I'll be doing Druk as well. So I apologise if I look a bit stupid, but I'll mess it all back up. Like I feel like I'm not safe if I don't have messy hair. Like I need my messy hair, so I'll be all back tomorrow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I think they said that seasons 3 and 4 are both airing in 2019, so that's well, there's no shade, I don't know if you know, but I'm glad it's not kind of jumping straight into season 3. It seems like they're going to take a little bit of time with 3 and 4, so that's nice. And I've really enjoyed the season. It's definitely had like ups and downs in the sense of if this was a new story and we didn't have the original Scam, then yes, it would have been outstanding, of course. But we have had it, and to me, Scam France feels the one out of all the remakes that plays it the most safe and plays it very similar to the original. And is, I guess, seeing like all the how the remakes kind of are brave enough to really do different things. Like even Druk with the final couple of episodes, I've heard that they really change it up a little bit, so that's nice. So I just hope with seasons 3 and 4 of Scam France, they just, you know, yes, she's still gonna have the same story, but hopefully they can change it just a little bit more and have some scenes feel different. Because when Scam France did go for it and have scenes that were different to the original, it was great, and they were the best parts of the whole season. So yeah, and like I say, the chemistry between Charles and Manon has been amazing. Obviously, acting wise, everyone's been awesome, especially the actress who plays Manon. Like she was good in season 1, and then for the first half of season 2, she was like really good as well. And then the second half, she's just been outstanding, like seriously incredible. So yeah, I'd say she's definitely one of the like main positives. And it's good to have like a really strong actress when she's holding a season for herself. So yeah, we'll see what they do with this finale. But if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you are new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode as well as all the rest for Scam France Season 2, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below, as well as links to Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow me on there, and Discord if you want to join and talk about Scam France with myself and others. But for now, my friends, episode 13, I think, 13, let's do this.
Ouais, moi aussi. Mais pourquoi j'ai pas été convoquée? Bah, sûrement parce que t'es partie avant qu'ils prennent le nom. En même temps, heureusement que t'as pas été contactée, sinon t'aurais dû témoigner contre Charles. Attendez, vous allez pas témoigner contre Charles?
It's weird because all this was in the finale during the last one, so it's split up into the final 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes.
Et en plus, j'ai vérifié sur Google. S'il a un casier, il peut pas rentrer dans
I hope they have the big pie at the end, though. I hope they have that still.
Pensez que Lucas et Yann vont parler?
Non, Charles il les a défendus, il a pas de raison qu'il parle.
Non, le seul mec qui pourra
Lucas
parler,
and
c'est celui qui s'est pris la bouteille.
Were they there? Like, we can see them in the original. I didn't see them actually. They probably were there, to be fair. I just didn't see them.
Mika, Mickaël, tu viens s'il te plaît?
You getting a telling off? I've missed him. He's not been in the past few
Il
episodes.
est clés de la cave, mais il faut qu'il arrête d'y dormir. On a reçu une plainte de la voisine d'en dessous.
Madame Thérèse a porté plainte En me disant
Mika, ce sont tes affaires là.
Quoi Mais pas du tout. Comment tu sais que c'est mes affaires? Tu m'espionnes, c'est ça?
Mika, y a que moi qui fais les lessives ici. D'ailleurs, sans moi, tes draps, ils seraient encore plein de sperme séché.
Waouh.
I love it.
Qu'est-ce qui arrive? Y'a un chalet ou quoi? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Bon, c'est bon là, t'as fini de changer de sujet comme ça?
Mais non. Sexe, Charles, sexe, Charles, sexe.
Oh, it's so
Charles, merci,
Oh,
Charles.
arrête, t'es chiant là.
Charles, sexe, Charles.
Arrête.
Ok, sérieux.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais encore?
Vous avez couché ensemble?
Bon, tu sais quoi, tu prends tes affaires et tu dégages, j'en ai marre là.
Ok, pas encore, mais je sens que c'est pour bientôt. Genre en mode.
Yeah, this episode
En
actually.
train d'émettre des radiations cosmiques qui traversent de part en part en mode. Et si tu veux, je peux te filer 2-3 avec des vidéos pour les préliminaires, comme ça, en mode très délicatement. Ouais.
Arrête, sérieux, t'es chiant.
Oh, damn.
Vas-y, dégage. Et tu dis au mec, là, tu lui dis en bas de partir dans la cave. Je suis super sérieuse.
I think that was new. I think I remember that from the original. Those jokes.
Du coup, comment t'as eu ce
Ah, pan round, yes.
balancer si tu fais la même chose pour lui?
Laisse tomber. Parce
He
que
doesn't get like any prison time, does he?
ma discussion.
Yeah. I can't remember. Well, I know he doesn't in the original, but like, he really has an inflated ego. What a liability. Oh, dragging Manon. Oh yeah, I forget she calls him. Ah, Charles. Oh, would this be where he confesses already? Oh no.
15 jours, maintenant il n'y a plus qu'à attendre. Voilà. Ok.
We're just waiting for 2 weeks, imagine that.
Bah, ça a duré des heures, t'as eu l'impression qu'ils avaient des preuves contre toi?
She stood there for hours.
Quoi? Mais pourquoi?
Je sais pas. Sûrement à cause de ce que tu m'as dit.
So with the original, it was like a lot of time of them all being like, we can't say anything, we can't say anything. So when he came out and said, I confessed, it was like, oh,
T'avais raison.
William.
J'ai accepté de prendre le risque.
Still cute though.
Et j'aurai un casier. Du coup, c'est mort pour Lena. Pour le droit, pour médecine,
Oh, that
pour la fonction
sucks.
publique. Et danser toute la nuit.
Toi, tu vas danser toute la nuit.
Tu sais même pas ce qui t'attend.
Tu veux
This
danser chez
dick.
Non, non. Autant que je récupère mon appart.
Oh, that was a cute scene. Hey. Oh, there he is. He still exists. Just checking. This scene in the original was funny. I wonder. Hey. He's gutted.
T'es un égoïste, mon gars.
It's his room.
Ah, c'est gentil,
Ouais, c'est trop bien.
Ah, ça fait plaisir.
Ouais, c'est trop cool.
Ça parle de quoi?
Elle donne des conseils sur les films et les séries à regarder qui sont
Euh.
denses. C'est ça, hein? Bah, du coup,
Oh
c'est
no.
trop bien.
That was embarrassing. Oh yes, make the sexy knot. Damn.
Non, c'est vraiment bien. Hein.
Oh, is that the geese from the cabin? Yeah. Jesus, swipe him off the screen.
Elle a laissé une campagne d'Alex.
I love how this cross in between it's funny.
Même si c'est passé des trucs avec Yann, toi et tout, bah c'est cool entre nous.
I miss Emma.
Battez pas, les filles. Ça va, les girls?
Ça va et toi?
Bah ouais.
Of course. Everyone's getting some. Oh, the chemistry between them is so good.
Du coup, tu préviens de toi.
Ah dear.
On n'a pas eu le temps de faire la machine et
Ta mère.
ma mère.
Ouais, ok.
Et les caleçons que je t'ai prêtés que t'as pas lavé pendant 3 jours.
Et ma fille,
Ouais.
Oui, ça va et toi?
Ouais.
Là, il...
Well, he's talked to him before.
Ouais.
Does she talk to him?
t'amuses bien?
Or maybe about the room, the basement. So, heard you're going to be home in season 3. Yeah.
Lucas, C'est toi qui dors dans
Oh,
notre
she
cave?
just asks him.
J'ai pas besoin de savoir pourquoi t'es parti de chez toi.
Okay.
Si tu veux pas m'en parler, que t'es pas seul.
Oh.
Quand on laisse les gens qui tiennent à nous aider, tout peut s'arranger. Je vais partir, Lucas, je vais habiter avec Charles. Je vais laisser ma chambre. Mes parents, ils ont pas besoin de le savoir.
Okay,
Oui,
this
ils vont
is
continuer à payer le
interesting.
loyer. Tu peux y habiter autant que tu veux, tant que ça aille mieux pour toi.
Wow.
Mika et Lisa sont les pires colocs du monde.
Je prends note.
Oh, that's adorable. I like that.
T'as rien.
Like a passing of the torch.
I've been thinking about tomorrow instead of drowning in the past.
I'm glad they have that.
Morning, nothing's gonna bring me down. Waves are singing, wind is warming. Summer's here to stay.
Aww. I love that. That's so cute. Just a kiss to the end. There we go, guys. That is episode, I think it's 13 of Skam France season 2. Yeah, I'm really impressed by the scene where she actually confronted Lucas about sleeping in the basement cellar. I think cellar. Just because they didn't do that in the original, like it just kind of, it was implied that he was the one sleeping there, but it never really, no one ever really mentioned it. So yeah, I did like that. And this episode, again, it was the same kind of thing, but just compacted into 20 minutes. Her like debating whether to call the guy and tell him not to say anything, and Charles admitting to what he'd done. I do think those scenes were done better than in the original, and like the big sex scene as well, the big sex scene. But they were still done really well here. It's not like they were done badly. They were done well. It's just you can't help but compare them to the original at the end of the day, and it sucks. But when they have scenes like that where she talked to Lucas and then I forget his name, but the Eskil character, he had that scene. He was so funny. He's so funny. So I hope he still sticks in season 3 a lot, because I know he does have parts in season 3, but he's not in it too much. So hopefully he gets a bit more. And yes, those two scenes were really well done, and just like I said earlier, but the chemistry between Manon and Charles it shines. It always shines. I love those two. They're great. And someone told me that the actor who plays Charles isn't leaving for season 3 and 4 like Thomas Hayes did as William. So I hope they still have like those two as a couple in season 3. Because I'm guessing that means Manon won't come back in the halfway through season 3, like, I left Charles kind of thing, or on a break or whatever. That could be something that they change, like hopefully. That could be something they change. We'll wait and see. Like I said, it's been renewed and it is confirmed that 3 and 4 will be both coming out in 2019. Don't know when abouts in 2019, but I'll assume under a year, definitely. Like I'd say early next year for season 3 and then late next year for season 4. And I just hope they change some things, like just that scene there with Lucas. Just more things like that every episode would be awesome. So yeah, strong ending, and I do really enjoy the season. I think it was a good season. I gave season 2 of the original a 10 out of 10. I thought it was pretty much flawless. I adored it. I'd probably give this one more something along the lines of a 7 out of 10. Highlights with the acting. Acting was outstanding for everyone. Manon as a character is awesome, but again, you're always going to compare it to Nora, obviously. I do really think they had some great chemistry between Charles and Manon as well, because they're together in real life. So I was curious how it was going to show on screen, and it showed, obviously. So those two were great. I just think I could have done a bit more with like the other characters. Like this was Manon and Charles' story, yes, but in the original we did still have, although it wasn't as many as season 1, but we still had scenes with the whole group together, whereas here I think it really kind of, because they have to all be under 20 minutes, all the other characters kind of just took a step back, which is fair enough because it's just her love story, and then we have the whole situation going on with Charles's brother later as well, but they just didn't really seem to be in it at all. Like there was no, they were in it obviously, like we had the scenes with Daphne and Emma, that was still great. But with the Sana character and the Chris character, they still were kind of lacking for me. Like they weren't really in this that much. And then while Daphne and Emma were in it, again, they weren't in it as much either. And they did have good scenes with those two. I just think I wanted a little bit more, maybe. But yeah, and I think they should experiment a bit more with like cinematography and like how it's shot, because it is very kind of formulaic sometimes. I feel like it does just pan out from something and then shows them, and then just cuts between the characters who are talking, and then on to the next scene, pans out, cuts between. Like with Italia, it does definitely like take its time showing like just the city and all these architecture and the culture of it all, and like really taking its time with the shots before it sets up a scene. Whereas to me here, it just like it's like the day that it's set on, pans out, and here's your scene. Doesn't do that all the time. Like it definitely does try. It definitely does try with a lot of stuff. Like the bit where William took her up to the roof, I thought was spectacularly done. And there are other scenes in there, but I just think maybe a bit more in season 3 would be. It's not going to hurt anyone, is it? So yeah, I'll go 7 out of 10 for this season. I enjoyed it. Better than season 1, yes. Emma was one of those where Manon I loved straight away in season 2, where Emma the first half of season 1 was just getting used to those characters, and I think Daphne was the highlight of season 1 for me. I loved her. And Emma definitely got a lot better. Like I loved Emma in season 2 here. Emma was great. Pretty much since the premiere of season 2, she's been one of the more better characters. While she was good in season 1, I think here she's really grown into one of my favourite characters, so that's good. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the season as a whole down below. And I'm going to watch the Druk finale now as well, and then I'll be back next year for season 3. So until then, thanks for watching. Peace.